It's crazy to think that 5 years ago school shut down. And ironically, that was like my toughest class of my entire career. But I don't think it was the students, but rather the situation. My daughter was born in July. We started school in August. But like any new parent, I wanted to take time to bond with my newborn. So I worked the first 2 weeks of August, and then third and fourth week, I took time off. So the first 2 weeks, they were learning expectations with me. Next 2 weeks, they were learning expectations from a resident sub. So you can imagine as a 10-year-old kid, first half of the month, you have an adult who's going over how to use laptops and computers explicitly, practicing, reinforcing, and holding consequences. Then the next 2 weeks, you have a different adult come in, and the expectations and routines are vastly different. It wasn't the kids' fault that when I came back, they were used to expectations being run differently. A loud, independent working volume, running around the classroom, horseplay, not keeping their hands to themselves. So when I came back, I really tried to fix that. Problem was the habits were already set. And they were like, who are you, dude? Like, we only know you for a little bit, you might leave again. It was gonna take a lot of practice and review, but to add stress to it, it was already September, and I had to already teach the curriculum by that point. We were already behind. Needless to say, that was a very, very tough year. The first month of school is like laying the foundation. When this is being built, we had to have this solid foundation set. And everything else every day afterward is adding another piece on top of that. If that foundation is shaky, rocky, it's not sturdy, then the rest of this just falls apart. And when I missed half of the first month, it was like I was skipping a few pages from building something like that. But back to that 2020 school year, it was a really challenging class. And I don't think it was the students. I really think it was the foundation wasn't set from the beginning. Yet that was a very rare situation, and I definitely don't regret taking that time off. Like, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Yet it taught me the most important lesson in education. The first 4 weeks, those first 20 days, are the most important days of the entire school year. Not just for teachers, but for admin too, to set precedent of what happens when boundaries are pushed and expectations are not met. Anyways, those are some of my thoughts for this Wednesday morning. I'm curious to hear what you think. How important is the first month of school, and what are some of your experiences?